point price elasticity of demand. So what is actual concern about the point price elasticity of demand? We're going to look on how we can calculate it. And this is the measurement of price elasticity at a particular point on the demand curve. For a straight line, the demand curve point elasticity can be found in the following formula by using the following formula. So in this formula here, as you can observe, we have the point elasticity of demand, that is change of Q over change of Q divided by the change of price divided by what is known as Q1 plus Q2 bracket then divide by 2, which is given by taking now the negative change of Q times P over change of P times quantity. So in this formula, we need to understand that the PQ, the coefficient that is at nearby change, negative change Q over P, that is P over Q, is the price divided by the quantity. So the P over Q is actually presented as the price divided by the quantity. The P1 and the Q1 represent the initial price. And as you can observe now, the change of Q over P is a reciprocal of the slope line of the line. And P over Q is the price divided by the quantity at the point. So this is actually the arc formula. The point price elasticity of demand is actually presented. So the minus sign that you see to the formula of the change of Q times P over change of P times P or times Q, this minus actually is present out is a sign of conversion. It actually ensures that the elasticity of demand for normal good is positive, is always positive. So the minus sign represents the conversions. It means that the elasticity of demand for normal good is positive. So let's consider the following data sets in this table here. And we look on how now we can solve properly the point price elasticity of demand. So from this kind of table here, we have the price of X, but also we have the quantity demanded, as you can observe. So we have the price of X from this table below. Let me try to sketch it fast as possible. So we have the price of X at the left hand side, and we have the quantity demanded. So the price of X is 8 up to 0. We have 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And the quantity demanded at the right hand side, we have 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, up to 40. So from the above required, now if you calculate the arc elasticity, is where we take out the price elasticity of what is known as the point price elasticity of demand. So if you calculate the point price elasticity of demand, from the above required, we have the price elasticity of demand when the price is equal to 6p. So if we have the price that is equal to 6p, that is the price elasticity of demand when the price is 6p. So if we calculate out the arc elasticity of demand, will appear in this mode. So we have the change of P over change of Q, that is negative 80 over 40. So we take out the slope of the line, that is change of price over change of Q. That is given by taking the price of X at 6p. So when we take out 8 at the price of X, that is negative 8, the inverse of it. The slope of the line, that is negative 8 divided by 40. This means that it will be equals to negative 2 over 5. That is 2 over 5. So since we have obtained out the value that is equal to the slope of the line, So we may find out the what is known as the reciprocal of the slope. That is given by taking the change of Q over change of P. So the reciprocal of the line is given by taking out negative 80 is given by taking negative is equal to negative 5. So the slope of the change, the reciprocal of the change of Q over the change of P is given by taking out the price of the current divided by the price of the base here, and is given by taking the change of quantity, that is the current quantity, divided by the base year quantity. So when you take out 6 minus 7 minus 6 minus 7, and when you take out 10 times 5, 10 minus 5, that is a current quantity minus the base year quantity, to obtain 5, that is negative. So if you take the change of those quantity, the reciprocal of the change of quantity of price, it will be equals to 10. 15 minus 10, that is 5. And when you take 5 times 6, that is negative 1. So when you divide, the reciprocal will become to negative 5. So after taking that now we need to find out the point price elasticity of demand by plugging into the formula. So since we have the change of price over change of Q, that is negative 80 over 40, that when you divide it will give you negative 1 over 5. And we have the reciprocal, that is obtained by taking 15 minus 10 and 5 minus 6, that is negative 1. So this means that the reciprocal is equal to negative 1, negative 5. So the point price elasticity of demand is given by taking the demand curve. So it's given by taking out the change of P. Then we take out negative change of Q over change of price times P over Q. So negative change of Q is given by taking the current quantity demanded over changing of the base year quantity. So when you take out, this means that this will be equals to negative 5. So the change of Q over change of P is negative 5. That is a reciprocal. Then times the quantity, that is 60 over 10, which give you then the quantity over price, that is 60 over 10. Since we have given the price level is 6p, so the change of the quantity is 10 over 6 over 10, then which is equal to 3. So the price elasticity of demand, so the point price elasticity of demand is given is equal to 3. So you may ask yourself, what actual the data from the P, that is 6 over 10, is obtained. Remember, we were provided the price, that is 6p, if you remember. So 6 the price, which is 6, and the quantity, that is 10, from the given data sets. So for more enumeration to see where we obtain this kind of data, is that, remember our table was we have the price of x, that is x, that is 8765 up to 0, and we had also the quantity, that is 0 up to 40. We have also 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and 40. So how have you plugged in this value up to obtain until the point we obtain the price elasticity, that is 3? So remember, from this point here where the price was given as 6p, that is 6p, is where we have considered to take out the price level, that is we have take out 6 over 10. The change of price over quantity is 6 over 10. So since the change of price is 6 and the change of price of was 10, so we take out P over Q, which is 6 divided by 10 on the minimum amount, and the reciprocal we've obtained the reciprocal by taking the change of 10 minus 5, that is 5, and we have take out 6 minus 7, that is negative 1. So when you take out 7 minus 6 is 1, and 10 minus 5 is 5, the reciprocal of which will be negative 5. So we have take out the change of Q over P times price of P. The point price that is the price level is 6. That is the Bezier price, and we have the Q, which was 10. So at in between that value we obtain, we have take out 6 divided by 10, that gives you 3 positive. So the reciprocal, as I told you, was obtained by taking negative 8 divided by 14. So we've taken negative 8 divided by 14 at that minimum amount, and we obtain negative 1.5. So the price elasticity of demand will be taken by this data through plug into the formula, that is negative change of Q over change of P times P divided by Q. That's the resulting the conclusion now, the price elasticity will be equals to 3.